right, now what are we going to have here? We got Bernard King, Terry Catledge, Tyrone Bogues, Moses Malone, and Jeff Malone in the starting lineup. And all right, the tip is controlled by Boston. All right, Danny has the ball. Danny got the tip from Robert and goes slowly up to the top. Now to Robert, back over to Fred. Now on the left now it goes quickly over to Danny. Danny up top now to Larry Bird. In the pivot it goes over to Fred, and then if Fred misses the shot, I think he got no opposition at all. He was a little surprised by that because his timing was off. Now the shot is missed from the corner by King, and the rebound is put in.
Jeff Malone.
2-zip the score. All right, quickly it goes DJ. DJ up top now quickly over to Parrish. Parrish on the right now to Bird. Underneath it goes to Danny posting up on the little guy. He tries to feed off to Robert Parrish, and Robert just dropped the ball out of bounds.
Well, Malone had left Parrish to pick up on Danny Ainge, and Robert took off for the lane, but the pass was there, and Robert just couldn't handle it.
The kid they like to call Muggsy is bringing the ball up. He's on the left. And where's number 1? And the number 1 takes up his entire back.
I don't think they could fit a double digit in his back.
All right, now quickly King went a headlong drive to the hoop, and he got fouled as he went in.
Well, tried to split the defense in the lane and got nailed in the process.
So Boston again gets started a little bit slowly, and they trail 2-zip, and their first 2 play sequences were not sharp. The shot by King is missed.
Well, I think it was interesting that they got the ball immediately. Larry, of course, who really operates that offense, got the ball immediately on that first possession to Roberts, trying to get Fred into the offense immediately.
All right, now 2 misses by Bernard, and quickly it goes over to Fred. Fred gets the ball to Larry. Larry fills it. That ties it up.
Well, Larry says, you want to sharpen up the offense? I'll take a 20-footer.
Now quickly Muggsy brings the ball up. Now quickly it goes to Malone outside, and he's got a new dimension. He's taking an outside shot. Now quickly Danny picks the ball up off the floor. Perfect pass, touchdown.
Notice the result, though, was not a positive one at the other end for Moses, so maybe that's not his new dimension.
4-2 the score as Robert Parrish got the perfect pass from Danny Ainge and hit the touchdown. All right, on the right now quickly it is Tyrone Bogues. Up top now it goes to Jeff Malone. Now to Bernard King, goes baseline and hits. 4-4 the score. Right now quickly he goes on the left over to Danny Ainge. Danny looks. Fred Roberts is set up in the pivot, and he gets the pass. He's being guarded in there by Catledge. And swings to the glass and misses the shot. Gets the ball back, goes to the left, throws it up, misses that. And Catledge had the rebound. Now quickly it goes to Muggsy. Muggsy goes to the foul line, back over to Catledge, a spinner, and he lays it in, and he got fouled.
Larry Bird from behind. Catledge with a spinning move on the right baseline. Perfect pass to set him up by the little guy, Tyrone Bogues. And Bird will pick up his first personal foul. Bogues just brought that ball down. Looked like he was going to take the jump shot from foul line right, and found Catledge free for a split second of the baseline, and Bird, picking up over the shoulder, commits the foul.
All right, Terry Catledge at the line. He dips. He misses. And the rebound goes to Robert. A deflected pass gets to Danny. Danny almost lost the ball, but recovers it and goes to DJ. Back to Danny. 3-point land, and the shot's no good. The rebound goes Jeff Malone. Quickly goes out to Muggsy Bogues. He goes to the right. Now, back up top now it goes to King in the pivot on the left side. It goes back to King as King was driving from Moses, and King got fouled.
No, this is going to be an illegal defense. It's going to be a Danny.
It was an illegal defense, and so there's no foul involved, and Danny is arguing with Jess Kersey. He will not win that argument.
Well, I didn't see Danny cheating over on the other side, doubling on the weak side, so I'm not really sure exactly what they're calling on that illegal defense. But Danny looked to me like he was on his man.
Well, they called it, and that's the way it's going to stand, and 20-second timeout has been called.
Well, the Celtics are now starting to argue it. Casey Jones and Jimmy Rogers now asking what the problem was, where Danny was. And I think Jess Kersey is simply saying, well, I saw him a couple of areas away. Unless my eyesight is going, I thought, and we don't have a video replay of that play, I thought Danny was with his man. And I was watching him, so
Well.
But officials are never wrong, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Accept their word for it.
I think those are arguments you just can't win. No, you can't win them.
Matter of fact, if you argue, sometimes you lose twice.
Yes. Yes, they throw a little embellishment on your loss, known as a technical foul. On the left now, quickly it goes over to King. Now in the pivot to Malone, back over to King. King is cruising down the lane, misses the shot. As they shut him off, Parrish almost traveled, came perilously close to traveling after he got the rebound. But he didn't. All right, now quickly they swing it around to Bird. Now to Parrish on the left side. Guarded by Moses. Up fakes, fires, and hits. 6-6 to score. Moses is very anxious to block a shot, always. And you can get him up in the air sometimes. Now Jeff Malone cruises in the lane, misses the shot. Bird has the rebound. Loose ball foul called against Washington.
Fascinating thing is to watch the way the Celtics are picking up on Bogues. He is so quick to break out of the pack. Instead of a man set to guard him, whoever is back there, whether it be DJ or Ainge, he's the guy that picks up on him immediately.
All right, now quickly it is DJ. DJ goes to the left now to Parrish. Back out to Fred. Fred on the right now to DJ. DJ holds the ball. Post up by Danny on Bogues. And he goes baseline, fires it up and hits.
That's what they've got to do. They've got to exploit that height advantage that Danny has.
8-6 to score. They're going to get Muggsy involved in the defense and take advantage of him if they can.
Take him down low.
They want to keep the ball away from him in the open floor because he's a noted plagiarist when he goes out there. He can really pilfer the basketball. All right, he hit the outside shot. Now Danny drives on him and scoops it in left-handed. So it's 10-8 to score. Boston is out in front by 2.
Two things Danny does, though. By taking him down the low hole, he's got a much better shot at getting that shot off. And the second thing is, Bogues is slow breaking out of the pack if he misses.
Well, you can't take he can't take advantage of his speed in the open court, you know, and that's what they want to keep him away from. Now Moses Malone underneath, up fakes a couple of times, gets rejected, gets it back. Power deep, the rebound is no good, and Danny Ainge got the ball and then lost it out of bounds.
Well, Fred wasn't looking. He was trying to swing it out to Fred on the wing, and Fred was taking off and not looking back for the pass.
All right, King gets the ball over to Bogues, and Danny giving Bogues the entire outside. Boy, he's just roaming around out there like a guy in a pasture. Now his high pass is lost by Catledge, but Catledge gets it back. Now it goes to Bogues. Bogues is up top and misses. Rebound by Moses. Bulls in for the rebound. Is no good. Boy, the physical contact in those rebounds is unbelievable. Parrish gets this next one. Now quickly goes to Fred Roberts, and they strip him. Bogues has it. All right, Bogues goes to the foul line. Alley-oop pass to Moses is overthrown. And so we're seeing a lot of sloppy play right now.
Moses is a little bit irritated because he is not getting the whistles that he normally gets. He took 23 free throws last night, which is the norm for him. He's not getting those calls here tonight.
All right, now quickly Danny. Cross-court it goes to Fred. Fred underneath now to Larry, and Larry got fouled as he went into the layup. He did not make it, but he's going to go to the line.
He had the mismatch with the little guy, Tyrone Bogues, and Bogues just grabbed him as Bird was going up. Moses says something as he's walking off to Jess Kersey, because Moses right now on the offensive boards is not getting the calls that he normally does get. We've got a lot of missed opportunities and some poor shot selection. Still a lot, well, not a lot, but there's still some empty seats. In fact, there are rows, 2 and 3 rows at a time of empty seats here in this building. And people are still filtering through the turnstile, so we can only assume that they had one of their typical traffic jams. They don't often get them here, but then again, they don't get sellout crowds that often.
It takes a long time to get here from Europe. And the shot is good by Bird.
Or to get here from Virginia.
It's almost impossible to get here from Virginia. The shot is good by Bird.
We'll have to give that story some night of that cab ride that you and I had when we toured four states coming out to this place.
That was wonderful. I mean, imagine a guy not being able to find a place that can hold 25,000 people. All right, now quickly it goes over to Malone, now back over to Bogues. Quickly over to King. King takes the shot, it's no good. Bernard a little bit off.
He's getting his opportunities, too. He's just not hitting.
And on the right now, quickly goes over to Bird. Bird steps back and hits.
And Larry immediately is forcing Bernard to play some defense.
14-8 the score. All right, now quickly it goes Bogues. Bogues brings the ball up to the right. Boston leading by 6. 6:12 left to go here in the first quarter. Oh, Catledge takes one from up top. It's no good. The rebound fought for, and we got a foul underneath, but I don't know which way it's going to go. I think it's going against Washington. Is it against Moses? They just broke a city ordinance if they called a foul on Moses.
They're not telling us.
14-8 the score. Boston is out in front by 6. All right, now quickly Bogues is right in DJ's shirt. On the left it goes quickly over to Bird. Now in the pivot over to Roberts. So Roberts drives, misses the shot, gets it back, throws it up, and gets decked.
Well, that's the thing that we're seeing more of with Fred Roberts that we did not see last year. Fred would take that first shot, and you would never see him again. What he's doing now is he's taking that shot, he's taking the ball inside, and if he misses, he's immediately taking off after the miss and setting up for position for that rebound.
Well, he has a quick jump. See, his reflexes are very sharp. So if he stays right in there, he's probably going to get a pretty good crack at the ball if it comes off the rim on a rebound because he is so quick. He may not jump any higher or have more muscle than the guy he's going against, but he jumps quicker. And that's a very big asset. All right, now the shot is good. Both of them work.
Going to be a big plus to his game because he's a good free throw shooter as well.
16-8 the score. Boston is out in front by 8. Now quickly on the left it goes over to Bogues. Bogues cross court now to Jeff Malone, and now it goes into King, and King's shot was hurried and is not good, but it's knocked out of bounds by Boston.
Bernard in his debut last night, 3 of 12. Right now he's 1 of 5 and 0 for 2 at the free throw line.
Outside now quickly it goes over to Bogues, and now to Jeff Malone. He's up and down. He's up and down, and
good job by Danny. Danny came out on him, and I think that's when he changed his mind. He wanted to take that shot.
Came out of nowhere on him a little bit, and you know, he was surprised seeing Danny, and he had to change his mind, and it cost him. It was a travel. All right, now quickly it goes over to Parrish. Parrish back out to Bird on a pop out, and the shot is no good. There's a fight for the rebound, won by Robert. It's no good. Now Moses wins it. And Moses quicks it out to King, but behind King, it goes out of bounds.
You can see that these Bullets right now are not familiar with playing
with each other. I don't think
they really aren't.
Moses, of course, for example, on that play, does not really know how quick King is or how fast he is, and so he didn't hit him right.
King and Roberts just exchanged strong elbows.
All right, the shot now is no good, and we have a battle for the boards, and there's a foul being called on Robert Parrish as he retaliated a little bit to Moses' roughness.
I'll tell you what happened, though, underneath is that Roberts tried to set the pick on Bernard King, and Bernard got really frustrated and put that forearm into Fred. And Fred just kept that forearm back up on him. We'll have to watch those two tonight. They become dancing partners. Here comes Darren Day, and Fred's coming out, and this may be an attempt right now by KC. Let's put a strong guy on Bernard right now. Let's put the muscle on him.
All right, now, also, you know, maybe if you just keep on changing the look on Bernard, you can get him tired out, and that's what they want to do. They know he's been out of action for a couple of years, and they want to try and tire him if they can. Double down on Moses, and the pass back out is lost by Jeff, picked off by DJ underneath to Danny, and Danny hits it.
Again, that errant pass, this time for Moses out to Bernard King. He was not expecting it. He was able to get the handle finally on it, but then they lost the ball. Delay of game warning now against the Celtics.
18-8 the score, less than 5 minutes to play, largest lead of the night. We're in the first quarter, 4:23 to be exact. All right, Tyrone Bogues is on the right. And looks, and gets the ball in now to Moses, and Moses got fouled.
That's going to be the
Robert Parrish is his
second on Robert Parrish.
Second on Robert Parrish, and Moses Malone is going to go home now. He's going to go to the foul line.
Well, the one thing about...
He lives right there, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
That's where his address is.
He goes there as often as anybody in the league. He and Adrian Dantley own a piece of that stripe.
18-9 the score. Boston is out in front by 9. Moses again, he hits again. 18-10. Celts lead by 8. All right, Parrish going now to Bird. Now to Danny in three-point land. He misses the shot. The rebound comes out deep to Jeff Malone. Jeff is starting to break. On the left, it goes to Moses. He traveled. He traveled. He could not find a handle. It was a high pass, and it got hung up on his shoulder, and it cost him a step. Underneath now, quickly it goes over to Parrish. Parrish looks, up fakes, fires, misses. Moses gets the rebound. Moses worked up. He's angry. And now the quick out goes to Bogues. Underneath now, quickly to Jeff Malone, who lays it in.
See, I don't think that's your best situation for your big horse to get out on the wing like that and pass the ball to Moses Malone in that situation.
Jeff Malone was flying up on from the right wing. He was flying in there. Now Bird, a tap pass, and it's stolen away. And Moses gets it over to Bogue. He goes behind his back. The pass beats Bird. Bird had a notion, and it went right to Catledge, and suddenly the lead is only 4. Underneath it goes now to Robert Parrish. There's a scramble defense on Robert. Now he's got his man one-on-one. And Moses with a real bad piece of Stanislavski. I mean, that was the worst Stanislavski I've ever seen.
Terrible.
Robert gave him a dirty look, and he fell down.
He's got to watch some films of Bill Laimbeer. He's got to get it down a little, refine that move a little bit better.
20-14 to score. All right, Robert and Moses are going at it. Moses ducks his head, got fouled, and Robert... No, that was Danny Ainge that committed the foul. Danny came down to help out, and he committed the foul. I'll tell you what, Pepper's beginning to flare in here because everybody is kind of slapping everybody right now, and that can sometimes bring out the worst in people.
Timeout, 2:49 remaining in the first. Celtics by 6, Boston 20, Washington 14. Then Danny Ainge doing what he does quite well, and that is get in and double down on Moses, get his hands on the ball, and force Moses to kick that ball back out instead of making that turn on the pivot foot inside. But this time, Danny got him in the arm. And Moses is back to his home.
All right. Moses returns home, and he's going to take the first of 2.
He's only had 2 shots there, so...
20-14 the score.
Guess it hasn't been what you call home.
The shot is good. 20-15, Boston leads by 5. They did lead by as many as 10. And the shot now is good. Make it a 4-point bulge enjoyed by the Celtics. 20-16 the score. And there's the down court pass that just goes astray and goes out of bounds. Muggsy got tangled up in everybody's legs. All right, now on the left it goes quickly over to Jeff. Jeff Malone on the right now to Bernard. In the pivot, it goes to Catledge, up fake, misses the shot, gets it back, wants to go again, does go again, and hit. 20-18 to score. Boston is out front by 2. On the right now, Darren Day with the ball. Creeping awfully close, and they let him have the shot. I mean, what the heck? They just never picked up on him.
Darren,
he let Darren Day go to within 10 feet of the hoop on a slow dribble. Never challenged him. All right, now quickly up top it goes over to Catledge. Catledge is on a drive, and there's a blocking foul being called on Greg Kite, who just came into the ball game.
He tried to come in and shut down the lane after Catledge had already beaten Bird. Here comes Reggie Lewis in. Danny Ainge is going to come out. The interest, of course, with Tyrone Bogues and Reggie Lewis as they played together on that undefeated Dunbar High School team in '83. Reggie Williams played on that team as well from the Clippers, and the David Wingate is now with Philadelphia.
22-18 the score. Boston is out in front by 4, make it 3, as Terry Catledge hits the first of 2.
Reggie was telling...
All right, Darrell Walker will be in the ball game as well, and so is Jay Murphy. Now the free throw is missed, and Boston gets the rebound. It goes now to Darren Day, changes direction and speed. Oh, boy, he put on the afterburners and just burst into the lane, laid it up easily.
Hesitation, and then he just took off like a rocket.
24-19 to score. Boston is out in front by 5. On the right now, Walker being guarded, and Bird takes the ball away from Murphy. A 3-on-2 break, and there's Darren Day trying to finish it off. Does finish it off and got fouled, and he was fouled by Bernard King.
Let me tell you, Darren Day may not admit it. He may say that this is just another ball game for him, but he and I were talking before this game. There was no question he was motivated for this one. You've got to remember, this is the ball club that dumped him a year and a half ago. They had played him at the point guard. They had tried him at all sorts of different positions. It never worked out, and I think he would just love to shove it back to Washington here tonight.
27-19 as he makes the free throw good. And remember this, it was the experiment that failed miserably. I mean, they went 3 years trying to make this guy a point guard, and he should have been an off guard or a small forward. which is what he always was. Now Jay Murphy cruises in and hits a jump hook. Well, it's 27-19 to score. Boston is out front by 8. No, 27-21. They're out in front by 6. All right, now quickly on the right sideline it is Bird. Posting up as Reggie Lewis. He beats his man easily and he misses the shot. Greg Kite got the rebound, gets it out to Bird. Bluffs the pass. Now he passes and DJ misses the layup, and there's a traveling violation as they try to go back up the floor, and I think that was an apology.
What happened is Catledge got it hung up on his hip. I think that was a legitimate traveling violation, but yeah, you're right. There, it looked to me like there was a lot of banging underneath.
I think they missed the foul that was heaved on DJ. If DJ got nailed as he went in for the layup, he missed the layup. What went by the boards was a great play by Bird. In midair, he bluffed one pass, then took it back down to the ground, went 2 dribbles, and then threw the pass in the same direction.
He's developed great hang time now as well.
All right, now Bird takes the shot. There's a battle for the rebound, and it's picked up off the floor by Bogues. Underneath it goes quickly for the shot that's missed, and the ball goes out of bounds. And let's see who that is.
Well, that was John Williams.
John Williams in the ball game for the first time.
But
27-21 to score. Boston is out front by 6. 35 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Play getting a little ragged, but they are running. On the right now, quickly it is DJ. He fires up. It's no good. The rebound fought for. And picked up by Darrell Walker. He comes out of there by himself. On the right it goes quickly over to Murphy. Murphy holds up. They're going to hold for one shot. And apparently Murphy's getting some playing time now, the old Boston College favorite. And getting his chance to play. On the right now, quickly, it is Bogues trying to beat everybody, and he got tangled up, but he got fouled.
Well, he's going to draw a lot of those because he can get in with the big guys. Murphy probably getting the playing time right now because Mark Allery doesn't know the system
I'll
yet.
tell you something else. I mean, you watch him, and it sounds funny, and I mean it partially as a joke, but I mean it partially seriously. He comes off a pick with one of those big guys, and you can't find him. I mean, you absolutely cannot see him for a moment, and then he breaks loose in the daylight, and then you got to foul him to stop him.
He's got great ball handling skills. The other thing I think people have trouble with him, John, is the dribble. His dribble is so low to the ground, it's hard to really pick up and try to steal that ball.
All right, he makes both free throws. It's 27-23. Mark Allery is in the ball game, but Boston loses it out of bounds. It's going to be Washington ball. Play is helter-skelter. It's very ragged right now.
Reggie stepped out. Darrell Walker stayed with him.
All right, now quickly it goes now to Darrell Walker, and that's going to end the quarter. Well, all right, we had a sloppy first quarter. Part of it looked pretty good, but most of it was my hand, and I have small hands. I mean, what a cute dog.
Didn't have an accident or anything in your lap, did he?
No, my oldest kid did that to me once.
Yeah. I think that's like the third dog, isn't it? Is that the third generation? Or?
It could be third. I know it's at least second.
All right, 4-point ball game. We're set so far. It's been a slop fest between these two teams.
All right, now quickly, Tyrone Bogues brings the ball up. Mark Allery's in. And it goes now quickly to John Williams, who hits the jump shot. All right, Jerry Seasting. Now today, quickly it goes out to Mark Akers, who just came into the ball game. Seasting, Akers, Day, Henry, and Lohaus, the Boston contingent. The ball is knocked out of bounds.
Quick double team on Lohaus on that left baseline.
All right, now you have Allery and Murphy and Williams, Bogue, and who's the guy? And Walker. That's Washington's contingent. Boston gets the ball back out. All right, now Day puts the ball on a play deep to Henry. They're going to try and get something started. Both clubs have their benches in there. On the left, Henry stops and pops. It is no good. The rebound by Allery. Now Bogues. Bogues brings the ball straight up. Starts to go and can't. Back to Allery. On the left, it goes to Williams. Williams is a burly guy. And on the right now, quickly, they get the ball into Allery in the low post, and he goes over Lohaus and does not hit the jump shot. Murphy commits the foul, loose ball.
Oh, he did some back climbing as the Celtics had the inside position, and Murphy came up on the backside and got his hands on the ball Also commits the
Kevin
foul.
Lockery, the cigar store Indian, was up and arms folded in front of the store just then, but I love Kevin. You can't even get angry at him. All right, now underneath. Lowhouse goes under, up, and jump hooks it in.
He worked so well without the ball, and he just drove on the baseline.
All right, now quickly it is Allery with the ball, guarded by Lowhouse. It goes in the post up now to Walker. Walker underneath now to Allery, and we get a foul on the pass. One of the passes resulted in a foul, and I don't know who that's on.
Connor Henry on a grab off of Walker.
All right, 29-25 the score. Boston leads by 4. Washington closed the gap several times. All right, now Bogues goes in the corner over to Walker. He drives, and Lowhouse harassed the shot, but they put it in anyhow. It's 29-27 the score. Boston is out in front by 2. Now Darren Day goes in from right to left and got fouled as he went in.
He continues to draw those fouls. Change of direction move, diagonal right to left. Darren Day in a power move as he splits the defense and gets fouled. Bogues comes out, and they'll go with a larger backcourt right now because Jeff Malone comes in.
All right, now Darren Day is at the foul line. Boston has a scant 2-point lead. 10 minutes, 21 seconds left in the half. The shot is no good. Day talks to himself, walks out of there, and now walks back to the foul line.
Notice that Darren has problems when he has the 2 shots. When he has the 1 shot, he always seems to make it. I'd like to see some numbers on that.
30-27 the score. Boston is out in front as Darren, in fact, made 1 free throw.
Always does.
On top it goes now quickly over to Williams on the right now. They swing it around to Darryl Walker underneath to Jeff Malone. He gets swallowed up and gets the shot off and gets fouled. Connor Henry is the one who committed the foul, I believe.
Yep. That's his second very quickly.
Second team foul.
Oh, he's drawn a tough assignment. Jeff Malone is not an easy person to take because Jeff can drive, he can jump, and he's a great shooter. On the shot, he is good.
Well, he gives them instant offense, and when he gets in the groove, he's as good an outside shooter as you're going to find in the league.
He's a super player all the way around. The shot is good. 30-29 the score. Boston is out in front by 1. And Darren Day finds himself in a jam. Now he gets rid of it over to Henry, back over to Seasting. Facing up, he hits it.
Wide open daylight as they beat the trap.
32-29 the score. Boston is out in front by 3. All right, here's Williams trying to beat Day. Does beat Day. Scoops it in. Went from left to right with a little fake and just got in clear sailing. All right, now Henry on the right sideline holds it. Up top it goes to Lowhouse. Lowhouse looking, wants everybody out of there. And now screens for Seasting. Seasting faces up and then gives to Henry. Henry is driving through to the left. He was traveling.
He did. Jeff Malone corrected nicely on him, got the body in the lane, knew that's where he was going, and Connor took an extra step.
Connor's having a little trouble tonight, and I think Casey's going to make a change. On the left it goes to Darryl Walker. He misses the shot, and Connor Henry gets the rebound and gets it down nicely on the quick out. Now quickly it goes from Darren Day to Seasting. He lays it in.
Great pass by Darren Day. Perfect bounce pass over on the left wing to Seasting.
Boy, they released in a hurry. All right, now Malone drives on Henry, but misses the shot. The rebound goes to Akers. Back to Henry. They're galloping. It goes now to Seasting. A slap pass goes to Reggie Lewis. He got hit. No, that was not Reggie. It was Darren Day.
Perfect pass that time by Jerry Seasting. Jerry said, hey, listen, you got me the last time. I'm going to get you this time. And he got a perfect pass to him right on the numbers. And he ends up getting fouled, and Darren Day will go to the line.
All right, Darren is at the line. They are moving. Boy, I'll tell you, they've accelerated. They've gone up a notch. And now DJ has come into the ball game. So is Danny. So they've changed the guard. On the shot is good. They got a lead back up to 4. Most of Malone going to come back in. And Jay Murphy comes out.
Well, Darren right now is the glue that's been keeping this unit together.
All right, Parrish comes in and Akers comes out. And Darren Day is at the foul line. 35-31 to score. Make it 36.
Got them both that time.
On Darryl Walker. Takes it to the right. He's guarded by Danny Ainge. And up top it goes now quickly over to Allery. Allery holds the ball. On the left now to Malone. Malone a fadeaway. It's no good. The rebound goes to Ainge. The quick out now to DJ. Slants from left to right. Gets bottled up and comes back out of there, goes to Ainge. Ainge calls for play. All right, Ainge is looking. Goes underneath now to DJ, lays it in. Perfect pass, perfect move by DJ. Just went off a pick and lost his man.
There's that back door that they run, that DJ runs for Bird, and that time they do it from Ainge to DJ.
That Bird is going to come back in the ball game. Boston has increased the lead to 7. On the right, Darrell Walker. He starts to go. He steps back. He fires. It's good. So it's 38-33 the score. On the left, it's Danny Ainge. Stomps and pops. It's no good. Lowhouse goes over the top on Allery, and that's a foul. On a rebound, Lowhouse went over the top on Allery, and that's definitely a foul.
Bird's back in. Darren Day comes out. Played very well when he was in there. 10 points. He's the leading scorer in the ball game right now.
All right, Jeff Malone. On the left, it goes to Mark Allery. Guarded by Lowhouse. Back out deep it goes now quickly over to Williams. On the left now quickly on a pump shot to Malone, and Malone hits it. About 38-35, less than 8 minutes to play in the first half. Up top now it's quickly Parrish on the left over to Danny. Danny holds the ball, has a jam in the middle. Bird comes out of there. Got double team, gets it over to Lowhouse. Bang!
Over coverage right there on Bird. Double and then a triple, and all Larry did is said, I'm 18 feet away. I'll hand it off to Lowhouse. He can hit from out here.
On 40-35 the score. Boston is out front by 5. Now quickly Malone trying to back DJ in. On the left it goes to Allery. Allery being guarded by Lowhouse. Now Malone. Malone takes the drive and the shot, and Parrish gets the rebound. Gets it down court. The Lowhouse has to chase it. And goes over the table and falls heavily. He went over a couple of chairs, not a table. Fell real heavily, but got right back up and bounced out onto the court. That kid's like a rubber band.
They're giving him a nice hand here. It's very rare do you see a 7-footer running the court like that and going into the crowd like that. Oh, I'm sorry. Ralph Sampson does it all the time. I'm sorry.
A big wrestling match going on between Moses Malone and Robert Parrish. They've called a foul as the ball was knocked loose. And I don't know who the foul's on. It might be on DJ. DJ reached in and knocked the ball loose after Moses had out-wrestled Robert. I mean, they had a real thing going. All right, we got a timeout with 6 minutes and 50 seconds left to play here. In the second quarter, the score is Boston 40. And the most has been there so far. 5
shots. He's made all 5. Well,
man, 5 out of 6 because he just missed this one. All right, now DJ has it. Boston leads by 4. 6:41 left. Mark Allery is crowding Brad Lowhouse. He gets it over to Bird. Bird scoop passes over to Robert. He misses a shot. Gets it up and again. And this third, I think the fourth one was good.
Where was
As a matter of fact, somebody went right up it, right up through the hoop and knocked it back out. But of course it counted.
Question is, where was Moses Malone?
I think Lockery is asking the same question because he was angry. All right, Moses a fadeaway. He was traveling. So it's 42-36 the score. Boston is out in front by 6. Here comes DJ. DJ fiddles and diddles. Bullet pass to Bird. Bird puts it in. Everybody napping that time. Williams was looking at the ball and did not realize that his man is Bird. You don't take your eyes off Bird. All right, Williams drives, tries to get it back. He doesn't, and Robert Parrish gets the rebound, and he got fouled.
Moses Malone grabbed them. I think what we're seeing now is we're seeing Washington start to wear down a little bit, and Boston with the fresh legs pushing the ball up and catching Washington, doing a lot of that napping. Very similar to what we saw in the second half of the ball game last night.
I think that Lockery is aware of that, and he's trying to match legs with legs, but his legs aren't quite as quick. All right, now quickly, Lowhouse has to scramble for the ball, and it's going to be a jump ball with Lowhouse and Moses Malone. Lowhouse took the pass, couldn't handle it, and they battled for it. And I think there's going to be a jump with Lowhouse and Moses Malone. I think it'll be Moses.
Should be perfect pass inside by Bird. Brad couldn't hold on to it. All he had to do was turn one step, and he had an easy 2.
All right, now Moses and Brad Lowhouse will do the honors. There's a pushing match going on with DJ and Jeff Malone. DJ says, look, I want to go for a hot dog. Will you let me, please?
Well, what he's saying is DJ says, I want the position on the other side. I could take the position on the other side if I want it. Right, Jess? And Jess says, yes, you can.
All right, now the tap is patty cake, and it goes right to Williams. Williams gets the ball over to Walker, back over to Jeff Malone. Bernard King goes in on a drive and gets fouled. I think it was on Larry Bird.
I think it was on Robert Parrish. Would make it his third.
Is it Bird or Parrish?
I think it was Parrish.
Well, Bird put up his hands in frustration. Oh, it might be Parrish because here comes Greg Kite. All right, the shot by King is good.
We're so far up here that it takes about...
Oh, Kite is coming in for Bird, or is he? Parrish is going out. Bird walked off the court, and then he has to come back.
I'm sure it was on Parrish, but again, we're so far up that 6 hours later, we get the echo up here, and that's when we find out.
44-38 to score. Boston is out in front by 6. All right, up top now quickly. It goes now from Lowhouse to Ainge. Back to Lowhouse for the alley-oop. It doesn't work. Ball picked up off the floor by Williams. He scurries. He goes to the right. Loops the pass to Malone in the corner. He's dangerous, but misses the shot. The rebound by Moses, and he got rejected, and he's going to go to the line again.
Well, once again, he gets great position underneath on the right side, the opposite side of where Malone is shooting. He just camps out right there, and when the ball misses, he's the first one to touch it, and he uses the wide frame, the set position on both Kite and on Bird, and then Lowhouse comes in and cracks him.
Casey going to talk to the kid right now, and Moses Malone is at the line again. Make it 44-39 now. They keep it in the ball game with all the free throws. And the shot is good.
That's really all that Moses has done. He's got 7 points in the game, and they've been all at the line. He hasn't had a basket yet.
44-40 to score. All right, now quickly it goes to Bird on the sideline. He's foul line right extended. Back up top to Lowhouse. He swings it around on the left now to DJ. Back to Danny. Danny fires, but there was a foul called off the... No.
Illegal.
Illegal defense off. And that's the second one? No, it's the first.
It's on Moses playing the lane.
All right, Bird puts the ball on a play over to DJ. DJ looking. DJ tries to beat Walker, changes up. On the right, it goes quickly over to Danny. Danny has the outside. Cross court it goes, and the pass is picked off by Walker. Nice play by Walker. He goes in and lays it in.
The reason that Moses...
Danny gets it right back down to DJ. DJ tries it. It's no good. And Lowhouse knocks it out of Kite's hands, or Kite knocked it out of Lowhouse's hands. They both knock it out of bounds, and Kite got nailed in a foul.
Well, right now the Celtics are getting very sloppy in their passing game. They're trying to get the break in gear, and the passing is just off target. It's not crisp, and that's causing mistakes right here. I think the reason that we saw Moses Malone cheating over to the weak side, and we may see a little bit more of that when Greg's in the ball game, is that he knows that Kite is not really involved that much in the offense. They don't even pass the ball that often to him. So he's cheating away and trying to help out on the floor, and he gets caught cheating over that imaginary line in the middle.
All right, now Fred Roberts comes in and Brad Lowhouse comes out.
Fred Roberts checks into the game.
Moses Malone, rather Darrell Walker puts him within one.
Walker must be sweating an awful lot out there, because after the first shot, they sent the ball boy out there and said, clean up around the line here, will you?
All right. Shot by Darrell Walker ties the game up. So with less than 5 minutes to play in the first half, it's all tied up, 44-44. And now Danny. Goes quickly over to Fred Roberts, back out to Kite. On the left now goes to Danny. Danny looking. Danny holds it. Danny goes quickly into DJ, clears, and gets rejected. Great play. And now DJ gets it back, drives to the right, and fires and hits.
Right at the buzzer. Right at the buzzer.
46-44 the score. 4 minutes and 3 seconds left to play. So DJ got annoyed. He got embarrassed on the rejection from an out with an outside shot, and so he just grabbed it and went in. All right, on the cut now it is Malone misses the shot. The rebound goes to Williams. He misses again, and Williams gets it again, goes in and gets swallowed up, and he's going to go to the line.
For Celtics, Ainge, Bird, Kite, DJ. Dennis Johnson will be the guy charged with it. That'll be his second.
Less than 4 minutes to play here in the first half. 3 minutes and 44 seconds. We're seeing a bit of a rock fight out there now in the second quarter. The shot is good. 46-45 the score.
Well, we're also seeing very aggressive defense, and when you do that, you usually take each team out of its offense, and that's what's happening right now. We're seeing some good defensive play.
All right, 46-46. It's all tied up again. And now DJ gets it over to Fred. Fred brings the ball up, being guarded by Bernard. Now quickly it goes over to DJ. DJ comes to the left. Now to Danny, cutting through. Goes all the way to the left, throws one up and in left-handed.
Left-handed runner on a rotation move.
48-46 to score. On the drive, Malone misses the shot. Underneath, the shot is missed by Darrell Walker. Now it's missed by Moses. And Moses, who appeared to clean out half the building, is the guy who's going to go to the foul line. And that's an injustice right there.
That's going to be.
I mean, he backed Larry Bird almost out of the building. And that's an injustice. He happened to have the ball, but he was backing him away all the way.
It's going to be the third right now on Dennis Johnson.
And the shot is good. They ignored what the fact that he was just muscling his way for a clear shot, and that should have been a foul. And they didn't make it. The fact they went the other way, called it on DJ. 48-48 the score. He ties it up. On the right now, quickly Ainge with the ball. Moses has been in the line about 10 times already. Walker just blatantly holding DJ. Bird cruises through and lays it in. 50-48 the score. Boston is out in front by 2. That's starting to get a little ugly. On the right now, quickly, it is Darrell Walker with the ball. Walker brings it to the left. And now Fred Roberts and Bernard King are going at it. Now Bernard buries his shoulder into Roberts' chest and throws one up and in, and they're going to send Bernard to the line.
Now they're going to call it a continuation as well. And so Bernard's going to get credit for the basket.
He's going to get the hoop, and he's going to get a free throw as well. Now I don't know.
The strange thing was that I thought Bennett Salvatore had blown the whistle, and it almost looked like the play had stopped, and Bernard continued on in the shot motion with the roll into the lane, and they give him the shot. Celtics have been there 9 times. 9 shots for Boston. 24 for...
There's a tremendous inequity there, and, the Bullets have made merry at the line, and that has put them ahead by 1. All right, the difference has been the foul line. I mean, because there's been a vast difference in number of shots taken. Now Bird tries to step back and do something, but Malone switches over on him. All right, goes to Fred. Fred holding the ball back into Bird. Bird's got Malone on him. Bird beats him, but Malone gets back into the play and blocks the shot. That was a nice play by Moses Malone. Now Darrell Walker gets it back out to Jeff Malone. He hits. Well, suddenly the Bullets are leading by 3 with 2:11 left to play here in the first half. And the Celtics better look to their laurels. On the left now, quickly it goes over to Parrish. Parrish back out to Fred. Quickly over to Kite. Now quickly he goes back to Ainge. 3-point attempt, and he's got 3, and he ties it up. 53-53, less than 2 minutes to play in the first half of 1:48. Boy, that can hurt you emotionally. All right, now King with the ball. King starts to beat Fred Roberts. He goes baseline. What a great play by King. I mean, a great shot by Bernard King.
Isolation on the left side. That's his second bucket of the ball game.
All right, they swing the ball through Bird, over to Danny, back to DJ up top. Now it goes underneath to Bird, and John Williams knocks the ball out of bounds.
Well, Williams switched in front of him, trying to keep that ball away from Bird, and they've done a pretty good job in the last few minutes of keeping it away from Larry.
All right, now quickly DJ with the ball. They want to get the ball into Bird, and now a foul is called underneath, away from the ball. And I think it's going to be Danny Ainge going to the foul line. Yes, it is.
That's on Williams.
All that holding and smacking and cracking and whacking, they're finally gone, they're finally seeing what Washington is doing. The shot is missed. Danny gets a little upset at himself. 55-53 to score. All right, now the shot. He misses again. Okay, Darrell Walker brings the ball up. On the left, it goes quickly over to Malone. Now quickly into Bernard. A quick shot by Bernard is good.
Well, he feels he's in a groove, and he's going to take that shot consistently now.
57-53 to score. Ainge underneath to Fred Roberts. Lays it in. Good play by Danny. He spun, did not shoot, and hit Fred Roberts underneath. Underneath now quickly. John Williams going all by himself, and he got fouled by Danny Ainge as he went in for the shot.
And nobody picked up on him. I'm telling you, he was standing there for 3 seconds, waving to them to get the ball to him. And nobody ever picked up on him as they all had their back to him.
That was a great sneak pass by Bernard King. King is starting to really play the kind of basketball that we expect from him. All right, now the shot is missed by John Williams. 59-55. Boston trailing by 4. Bird gets the pass, double team, back over to DJ, cracks the defense and misses the shot. The rebound is put up and in by Fred Roberts.
I think Kite.
Oh, is it Kite? Yeah, it is Kite. They both got flat tops. Sometimes I can't tell them apart.
Oh, come on now. One's a little bit burlier than the other. Even at this distance.
59-57 to score. All right, now Darrell Walker steps back and misses the shot. The rebound. DJ way up in the air. He beat a couple of big guys to get that rebound. 21 seconds left. Boston going to try and tie it up before they go into the dressing room. All right, now Ainge with the ball, being crowded by Darrell Walker, is down to 12 seconds. Goes in a Bird, one-on-one. He drives. He lays it up easily as he went under up and then hooked it in.
Just rolled off Williams.
8 seconds left now, and they're going to try and get it back, and there's a foul being called by Bennett Salvador, reaching in on DJ.
I think it was a good call, but it was a very late whistle. Dennis Johnson had committed the foul. Walker was taking off, and that's when Bennett Salvador decided on blowing that whistle. That's the 4th on Dennis Johnson. So that's something that KC's got to be concerned with.
Well, the difference in number of free throws taken is really alarmingly enormous.
Yeah, but you know what happens. Those things in the second half most times level off.
Hey, that can be wishful thinking. Sometimes that does not happen. All right. Now the shot is good. So now the Celtics trail by 1, possibly 2 if he makes this one, and they got 4 seconds to try and tie it up. And the shot now by Darrell Walker. Everybody was in the lane before he released the ball. Everybody was in the lane. All right, Bird. And Danny gets cute. Bird goes behind his back. It's picked up by Roberts. He fires up and misses, and that ends the half. They got cute. Bird stood there. They were crowding him on the pass in. He waited for Danny to drop back off the court. He gave the ball to Danny, and they executed a perfect give and go to get the play started.
Well, the other thing is that the clock doesn't start until Larry touches the ball, so he led that pass to him, and that allowed Larry really to get to mid-court before the clock even started. That's where he was able to get the ball, and Larry spun it behind his back. I think had he spun it behind his back and gained control at the other side.
The ball. 61-59 to score on the interchange underneath the basket. Somebody was moving. All right, up top it goes now quickly over to Roberts. Now DJ underneath to Parrish, and Parrish ties the game up.
Just wheeled off of Moses Malone.
61-61. Bogues, King, Jeff Malone, Catledge, and Moses are the contingent for Washington. Now King gets it into Moses. He goes baseline and gets the lead back.
First basket of the ball game for Moses Malone.
63-61 the score. Now quickly Fred goes back over to Bird. In the corner now to Danny. Danny fires, misses. The rebound is Moses. And goes to Bogue. Bogue brings the ball straight up. Goes to the foul line. On the right now, Jeff. Jeff goes into the traffic and lays it in and got fouled.
Pure power move on that right baseline.
So it is 65-61, and once again, the Boston Celtics have not been able to tighten up their defense yet.
It's going to be on
They had that problem last night, and they tightened up the defense, immeasurably in the second half, and they won going away. But so far, they have not been able to tighten it up. They dropped back by 5. 66-61 to score. Boston is trailing by 5. All right, wide of the key now it is Robert Parrish. Up top it goes quickly over to Fred. Now in the pivot now to Parrish. Parrish goes through the lane, throws up a hook. He does not get a call. He got bumped. And they lose the ball on a rebound. Bogues has it on the left. It goes to Bernard King. He drives and lays it into Moses. Moses lays it in. Moses was in the lane about a minute and a half.
He was flat-footed, too, on that shot.
And now They call the ball out of bounds off Danny's foot. They say he dribbled off his own foot as they harassed him coming over the timeline, and he lost the ball out of bounds.
What they did.
So Boston is coming unglued a little bit. 68-61 to score. Boston trails by 7. On the left now it is Catledge. Up top it goes now to Jeff Malone, and make it a 9-point lead for Washington, and the Celtics want to talk things over as best they should. And there are 10 minutes and 11 seconds left in the third quarter on the score. Washington 70 and Boston 61.
This bus for those of you who live life the way you want to. You got your mind, you're one of a kind. I take my hat off to you, don't love you. Really make it work, and this bus for you.
Here's to you, Beechwood Age, for that clean, crisp taste that makes Budweiser the king of beers.
There's only one way. You know how to play. And that's the way you feel it. You really make it work, and this bus for you. You really make it work, and Anheuser-Busch. This bus for you. St. Louis, Missouri.
Celtic fans, if you ever had to choose between a performance car and a family car, it's tough to give up that sporty excitement for something more practical. Well, instead, you could buy a Volkswagen Golf. With a powerful fuel-injected engine, the Golf delivers full German-engineered performance. And with room for 5, the Golf is a good family car. Test drive a 1988 Golf at your local New England Volkswagen dealer and experience German engineering the Volkswagen way. You may agree it's the best performance car and the best family car you've ever been in.
10 minutes, 11 seconds remaining in the third, and the first just under 2 minutes has not been a good one for the Celtics, as they are finding themselves standing around right now and being out-hustled by the Washington Bullets, who have built up a 9-point lead.
Odd Fred Roberts, DJ, Danny, Robert Parrish, and Larry Bird. That's Boston's contingent. And Danny has it now. Danny's on the left sideline, being harassed all the way. And takes it up top. Now goes into DJ. DJ's in the jungle. Goes back out to Parrish. And we had
kickball.
Our kickball, and Boston's going to get the clock back. By that I mean they get the 24 seconds back. It's reset. Okay, it goes into Danny now. Danny looks, holds it. Bogues takes it away. Danny gets it back, goes into Bird. Bird, a scoop shot, draws a foul.
Well, Bird got grabbed at the top of the drive by Bernard King. This is where you really see the absence of Kevin McHale and where it hurts. When teams get the Celtics into a half-court game and they don't have that post-up move with McHale.
All right, DJ with the ball. DJ brings it out. Now quickly it goes over to Bird. Bird gets it under Roberts. Roberts goes under, up and in, and got fouled. And it was a good move by Fred Roberts.
And that was a post-up, and once he got the ball, he took off, went under, up, and in. Off the glass and ended up getting fouled. To alleviate the problem with no McHale, Boston's got to run, John. They've got to pick up the pace here and get back to doing some of the things that we saw last night.
70-63 the score. The shot is good. 70-64 as Roberts makes it a 6-point deficit. All right, Muggsy Bogues brings it up. Guarded by Ainge. Goes now to Catledge on the left sideline. Catledge is swallowed up by Bird. He gets it back to Bogues. Bogues has a notion. Goes foul line left. Underneath it goes cross-court to Catledge. He's in all kinds of traffic and misses the shot. The rebound is knocked out of bounds by Moses. Moses is mad because he hasn't been able to. He wasn't awarded his 200th free throw tonight.
He lost the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, he should have gone to the line again, he figures. Now he steals the ball. Good play by Moses. It goes to King. King is trying to recover it and can't do it. It goes out of bounds.
Well, you don't very often see Bird make a bad pass. I think I've seen him make 2 poor ones here tonight. That was a prime example as he was trying to feed the pivot. He gave it up, coughed it up to Moses.
All right, now, Fred Roberts saw Bogues out of the corner of his eye. I don't know how he saw him. He's too far down. All right, now quickly. It goes up now to Ainge, back into Bird. Bird underneath, Bird lays it in. They cut the lead to 4.
And now they're starting to move without the ball. Now that's where they can operate into the half-court game. Lots of movement instead of standing around.
70-66 to score. Boston is trailing by 4. And up top it goes now quickly into King. Now it goes into Catledge in the lane. He's in there a long time. They tip it in. The shot was missed and they tip it in. All right, now Ainge gets it cross-court over to DJ. DJ brings it up. 72-66 to score. All right, now underneath it goes, and Bird puts it in. 72-68. Boston is beginning a matchup. Boston is getting its fluidity back. All right, Bogues now goes to Jeff Malone behind a pick, and Malone throws it up and in. 74-68 to score. Boston's defense has still not been able to shut down the Washington offense. All right, Danny lured Muggsy Bogues and then beats him on a drive and takes it all the way in. He put egg all over that rookie's face.
Once Bogues took off and went for the ball, Danny just took off in the lane.
He just lured him. He lured him. He knew he was coming. He knew he wanted the ball. He knew he wanted to try for the steal. And he just said, go ahead, try. And he just beat him. 74-70 to score. Now quickly it goes over to Jeff Malone. He goes to the foul line, throws it up. It is no good. The rebound goes to Robert Parrish. Parrish holds the ball. They try to get something started. Defense gets back. Now DJ runs Muggsy off a little pick by Parrish. It goes into Bird. Bird swings 2 ways and throws it up, and his goaltending. It's going to count.
What a late call, though. Yeah, a real late call. That was an obvious goaltending as Moses had pinned it up against the glass.
All right, now you got a 2-point deficit, 74-72 the score. Less than 8 minutes to play in the third quarter, 7:04 to be exact. And on the left sideline, quickly it is Bogues. Underneath it goes to Moses. Moses bottled up. High off the glass, it's no good. And Bernard King knocks Larry Bird off the court as he climbed his back. And the foul is on King.
What nice defensive help by Fred Roberts and Larry Bird. Robert Parrish switched positions, fronted Moses Malone. They get the lob pass in, and Roberts and Bird both come over from the weak side and just seal him off where he had nowhere to go.
All right, now DJ gets it over to Fred Roberts. Roberts to the left sideline. He puts on a burst of speed, holds up, goes to Bird. Bird steps back. Swish, it's all tied up.
And it's Larry Bird who's leading them back.
74-74. They just chopped a 9-point lead down, and now it's tied up, and timeout has been called with 6 minutes, 40 seconds left to play in the third quarter. The score, Boston 74, Washington 74.
I'm Tom White for Star Market. We're at the home of Mrs. Emily Freen as part of Star's salute to the...
All right, Vogue brings the ball up. Now it goes to King being guarded, to Jeff Malone, and he was being guarded by DJ. The shot taken, and Bird gets the rebound. On the cut now to Robert Parrish, he puts him ahead. What a great pass by Larry Bird. He's on the left sideline, looks into the left corner, throws the ball underneath on the right side. Oh, man, what a pass. All right, now Catledge with the ball. Catledge goes to King, foul line left. And being harassed by Fred Roberts. It goes underneath now quickly to Catledge, and Catledge lays it in, ties it up. 76-76. All right, Danny Ainge down the right sideline. These people are still streaming back and forth. They've just missed almost the whole third quarter. The hot dogs must be very good. All right, now quickly Bogues steals the ball. Gets it underneath. Perfect pass to Moses Malone. He blows the layup. And he got rejected the second time. And Parrish tries to reject Catledge, but Catledge is there. Now Washington leads again. It's getting very physical. And now Danny, taking a cross-court pass, got nailed. He got really nailed, and it was Terry Catledge, who was going for the steal, who nailed him.
Catledge got the worst of it.
Terry Catledge is second. 14 foul.
And they have a large wet spot right now to clean up. It'll be an inbounding situation.
Yeah, that wet spot is about 6 feet 8.
Washington right now is starting to play the passing lanes. That's where Boston has gotten back into the ball game. They're overplaying the lanes now.
All right, Bird holding the ball. Post up now for DJ. Double team. Back underneath it. Goes quickly over to Fred. He up fakes 3 times. Got Moses out of there. And then laid it up and in and tied it up.
That's a nice move right there by Fred Roberts against Moses Malone.
All right, Bogue with the ball. Bogue takes it from right to left. And And now on the left side, it is King, who steps back, throws it up and in. 80-78. We're seeing pretty good basketball right now. Crisp basketball. Cross court. Roberts to Bird behind his back.
Whoa.
And they knocked the ball out of bounds.
And it was Tyrone Bogues who came from behind as Bird had swung it behind his back, got one step ahead of Bernard King, and Bogues just slapped it out of bounds.
All right, Danny clears Bogues out of the way and then hits the baseline jumper. 80-80 to score. All right, Bogues brings the ball up. Boy, he's active. And on the left now, quickly it goes over to Terry Catledge. Bad pass. It's going to go into the backcourt. It does go into the backcourt. And it's a front court, backcourt violation as King and Bogues try to recover it. The original pass was intended for King. Bogues got it back to King, but King's feet came down in the backcourt.
And maybe a loss of a step or a half a step by Bernard King. He would have made that 3 years ago, I think.
All right, now quickly DJ with the ball. DJ looks. He goes in now to Robert Parrish. Back to DJ. A little daylight. He throws it up and in. Boston leads 82-80. We're seeing a real horse race now, I'll tell you. Less than 5 minutes to play, 4:10 to be exact, and Bogues is walking the ball. And Bogues wants to set it up. King sets the pick. Bogues a stutter step. Back out to Malone. Malone goes to the foul line and hits. That's Jeff.
19
that
now.
ties it up, 82-82.
19 for Jeff Malone.
All right, now quickly it goes to Robert Parrish. Parrish is tied up. He goes quickly into DJ now to Roberts. Roberts lost Terry Catledge. What a move by Fred Roberts. He faked into the lane, swung back, and Catledge went for lunch. He went right up the ramp.
Well, he lost him with a head fake. Post-up move by Roberts, and he had Terry Catledge's feet nailed to the floor. And he just swung off him, got the basket, and he goes to the line. And that certainly is a candidate for tonight's miraculous play from Myrac Chevrolet in Arlington. No question about it. And Fred, once again, is involved in one of our miraculous plays.
And he makes the free throw. So Boston now has a 3-point lead. 85-82 the score. Boston is out in front by 3. Less than 4 minutes to play, 3:37 to be exact here in the third quarter. How quickly it goes to Williams, who just came into the ball game. Back to Malone. Malone lowers his head like a fullback, and Robert Parrish steals the rebound. All right, quickly it goes over to Bird. Bird now underneath to Fred Roberts. He patty cakes it to himself, takes the jumper from the baseline and shot. What a play by Roberts!
There's our second miraculous play. I tell you, he had to go wide for that pass behind the plane of the backboard, then was looking to pass and ended up taking the shot himself, and he hit it.
All right, up top now, quickly Tyrone. Now it goes inside from Darrell Walker to Terry Catledge, and I think there's a push-off being called on Terry Catledge.
Catledge got Dennis Johnson in the jaw. The elbows were flying.
It's starting to get to be that way because Washington's been playing that way. Boston is starting to answer it back. The calls are not going either direction right now because they could be calling a foul every 15 seconds. Up top now quickly it is Parrish going quickly over to Danny. He leans in. He takes the pop shot. It is no good. Rebound goes to Bogues on the sideline. He's trying to beat everybody down court. He's driving through. He throws it up and in. Great play. Great play by the little guy.
That certainly was coast to coast as he picked up that ball on the sideline. That's a miraculous play possibility right there.
87-84 the score. Now quickly Bird with the ball. Bird looking. Bird gets the pick. And on the roll. It's intent, but it's stolen by Bogues again. Bogues now feeds the cutter. And the cutter was Williams. He missed the shot, and the ball is knocked out of bounds by Bird.
I'll tell you, when is the last time you can remember Larry Bird having that much difficulty completing his passes? That's a third one tonight. That one was nearly on the money. Bounce pass, but the little guy at 5'3" got in the way.
All right, the pass goes in from Bogues now to Malone. Back to Bogues. Bogues going to take the outside shot. He hits it. Oh, he got him back in the ball game. Boston had started to pull away, and he got him back. Boston leads by 1. Less than 2 minutes to play, 1:47. All right, Bird. Bounce pass quickly over to Danny. Now back up top. It goes to DJ there. Leaving DJ alone. He's saying thank you.
Last 4 or 5 minutes, we're seeing the best basketball of this game.
At 89-86 the score. Best two-team basketball of the season so far. The season is young. We're going to see a lot of it before we're through. On the left now, quickly it goes to John Williams. Holds it, gets it into Moses Malone. Moses Malone got tied up by Bird on a switch-off. Bird gets the loose ball. Now it goes to DJ. DJ's driving underneath to Roberts and Scott.
Once again, they complete the break with Fred Roberts on the wing. Perfect pass from Bird to Dennis Johnson, cutting in the lane to Fred Roberts, and he puts it home.
91-86 the score. Boston is out in front by 5 again. Less than 2 minutes to play. A minute one. Now less than a minute to play. 57 seconds. All right, now out deep. It's John Williams, guarded by Roberts. On the right, it goes quickly over to Bogues. Bogues bringing the ball. No, he has to take the shot. He says, thank you.
He can shoot. He can shoot from the outside.
91-88 the score. Boston is out in front by 3. 43 seconds left. Looping pass goes into Danny on a post-up, and Danny throws it up, and he drew the foul.
Muggsy Bogues has not shot that well in the preseason. He did not shoot well in their opening ball game last night. But the one thing about him in college was that he was a good outside shooter. I think a better outside shooter than Spud Webb. The thing he needs is daylight. If he's got a hand in his face, especially with his lack of size, he's going to have some difficulty. He's got some openings out there. Right there he got one, and he nailed it from about 18 feet.
The shot now by Danny Ainge was good. 92-88 the score. And Danny will go again. And he dips, he shoots, he gets it. It's 93-88, Boston leading by 5. 35 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Bogues brings it up to the right. Underneath it goes now quickly over to Williams. Williams fires away and hits. That was an off-balance shot, and now he made it. All right, now quickly, Seasting is in the ballgame. Seasting goes now quickly cross-court to Darren Day, who just came back. 17 seconds left. They're going to eat up the clock if they can. And Day holds it. He was looking to the bench, looking right at Casey. Now he's going to take Williams for a trip. And he got stripped. Got stripped in there by Darrell Walker. Walker is going, and he leads Moses Malone, and he lays it in. 93-92 the score. And no time left on the clock, and that's the way it ends here at the end of 3. So Boston should have had a 5-point lead because they gave up 2 quick baskets, and the lead goes to 1 instead.
Well, they get careless in the last few seconds of that quarter. They were looking at the clock to 12 in that third quarter alone, and he's the guy that really, he and Bird, were the two that built Boston's lead up to, what did they get it up to, John, in that quarter?
I think it's 7.
7.
I think it was
7.
as big as 7.
Yep.
They were down by 9. They got it up to 7.
Mark Akers checks in now. He'll work with Bird up front and Darren Day with Seasting and Ainge in the backcourt.
All right, it's Ainge, Seasting, Day, Akers, and Bird. That's the contingent right now. And Day has the ball. Goes to Akers. They swing it around to Danny. Everybody's over on the right side. Bird pops out of the triple pick and hits.
Daylight. And he just put up that high teardropper.